Why do I get this feeling that all of us are on offsites? No, I'm not on one. But I'm looking at some of your pictures and feeling a little jealous out here that what a good time all of you are having. Instead of being in offices, you are either in Jaipur or the Goa, some of you in Hawaii too. What's happening? Are we supposed to be in offices? No. We all know one thing, how to bond. Because we all lost that connection, remember? We all working from home. And because we lost the bond now, first we go to our sites, bond, and then come back maybe to our homes or to offices if some of our employers are forcing. Don't get me wrong, I love offsites. And I've lived my life on offsites. So I've been deprived of you in my early part of my career, but I made up my mind that come what may, I'll find myself doing the offsite world in all organizations I'm going to work from there on. And yes, the criteria kept changing in every organization I worked, and I made my way in spite of that. In some organizations, the criteria was tenure. You work 2 years, 3 years, you can go to the annual offsite. In some organizations, it was about leadership. Whosoever were considered part of leadership team or managers. Sometimes some of us were called for what I call as strategy meets. If you could contribute to the strategy, you could come. But what is the attraction of going to an offsite? Obvious, right? I've always enjoyed being in five-star hotels, great food, uh, beaches, pools, mountains sometimes, and not to forget the dance and the gossip at the end of the day or night rather, where we really, the company's time and money, we can bitch about our bosses, increments, nines happy, whatnot. And of course the Antakshari, right? So I always loved my time in offsites and I believe it's a great place to bond. But at the same time, I always wondered, reflected on how many of us got chosen to be there. In some organizations, they said performers go. And I remember once when we counted the list of people whom we thought were performers who had done 100% of their objectives, we found a handful of people only. So how will they feel motivated when they go on stage and get that award and there aren't enough people to applaud them? So we included their managers too. So guess what? Taliban we added people. So that created a crowd. And how does that happen? Somebody's discussion. Somebody in the leadership role said, let's add so and so. So sometimes they say it's based on role, tenure, performance, whatever. But I found these criteria changing depending on leaderships or a particular leader's, discussion that I want to either include somebody or I want to exclude somebody, right? I always found it strange, but I also been there, done that, where we included somebody or excluded somebody because it suited our narrative for that year or that day. So how does your organization choose or chosen in the past as to who should go to an offsite? I'm sure it depends on the context and why they're doing that. But did you ever feel that it was always nine sapi and they just include people like that? I always felt so. In our place, I always call it, it's a Jai Viru toss. Remember the Chole Wala toss? I think most organizations also do that. There's a Jai Viru toss happening somewhere in your organization too, based on which people get to choose as to who will go, who will not go. Thank you for watching.